What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's video, and today we've got another ridiculous Grand Wagoneer, and this one is also a Series 3, which is the top of the top, all the stuff that you would want on there, or maybe not, but it's got everything. So I thought we'd, again, walk around this thing, take a look at it, jump inside, and then take it on a quick drive. So guys, as you can see, this thing is in a really awesome, brilliant black color. We've got the 22-inch wheels being the Series 3. It does have the chrome trim, again, being the Series 3. But man, in the black color, this thing looks the business. With the badging and the chrome, and I'm not a big chrome guy, but with the black, this thing looks very estate-like, very, very executive. It definitely looks its class. It's just a really good looking vehicle. Now, it may be hard to tell in a video, but in person, the things really, really look good. We've still got some big chrome tow hooks down here to let you know it is still a Jeep. Now, we are going to, I think first off, what we need to do, we need to count screens here. So we've got one, we've got two, because our rear view mirror, 3 for the radio, 4 for the HVAC controls. We've got 5 over here for the passenger display. If we jump into the back, we've got 6, 7, and 8 here for the rear second, third row HVAC control. So we've got a total of 8 screens in this thing. If we try to jump back, we've just got all the screens all the time. Now again, these Series 3s have suede headliners, suede pillars, the really kind of cool diamond stitching with the piping. It's just really, really nice place to be. Another thing, we've got the big dual pane sunroof here in the front. And then for the third row, we're not leaving them out. We've got a single pane sunroof that we can open up for the third row. And these have a massive amount of third row seat room. I am 6'3" and can sit very, very comfortably in the third row. And you have then power reclining third row and then additional USB charging here in the third row. So you've got really, really nice seating no matter where you are in this thing. And again, even though it is a Tahoe / Yukon sized vehicle, you still have a decent amount of cargo room even with that third row seat folded up. And obviously, if you power fold the seat down, you'll have even more room with that third row moved out of the way. Now guys, we are going to jump under the hood real quick because this does have the 6.4 liter SRT powered Hemi under the hood, and they come with this really cool Wagoneer aluminum brushed plate here that makes it look a little more premium somewhere that they didn't even need to do it, but they did it, and that's kind of a nice thing. All right guys, so let's jump in this thing. We'll go out and take it on the road and see how this 6.4 liter feels. All right guys, so we are getting ready to jump out on the road here. Now, obviously, new cars love screens. That's what they're putting in everything. And a lot of the times that's really awesome and cool, but sometimes you want a hard button to be able to quickly click to something that you often use. So even though we've still got all these screens, they've made it very, very user-friendly on just jumping into something quickly. Now, Chrysler has always done a really good job of that with the Uconnect system. You've always got the apps button right across the bottom where you could quickly jump into media, climate control, navigation, phone, etc. You can just quickly get to it. This to me is a much better system than some of the European vehicles that are super, super clunky to use. And again, you do have a couple of quick hard buttons here on the dash that you can quickly jump into. Cooled seats, heated steering wheel, everything that you'd want to be able to quickly hit as you jumped in on a warm day or a cool day and be able to turn on like that. It's right there. They've already thought of it. And again, Another screen that immediately comes up on startup is your lower screen, which controls a lot of your seating. And the main page that comes on startup is the massage seat setting. Now, massage seats are nothing new for a lot of the import vehicles or European vehicles and even Fords, but Jeep has never had massage seats. So that is really kind of a fun thing to be able to have in a Jeep vehicle now, and it feels really, really good. Now again, another kind of cool Easter egg thing, I'm not sure how well it'll pick up on camera, but the lower screen section with another touch capacitive button picks up and moves itself out of the way. You've got even more USB Type-C, Type-A, an HDMI cable, 12 volt, and a wireless charging pad. So you've got even more connectivity under that screen. And when you want to hide your devices, hide your belongings, you can hit the button again, close that lower screen, and it is hidden, at least from prying eyes looking in your window while you are stopped. Now, this being a Series 3, it does come with the 6.4 liter Hemi, making, I believe, 470 horsepower. So it is not the truck 4.6 liter out of the 3/4 ton trucks, but it is the car-based higher performance 6.4 SRT Hemi. So that is kind of cool that they've got it powered the way they do. But it is a relatively heavy vehicle, so driving down the road, it definitely could use the extra power. Another kind of cool partnership or feature is the Macintosh sound system. You've got lit up speaker grills here on the doors. You've got the Macintosh up on the dash for the smaller component speakers. It is just a really, really cool system, and turned up, it sounds even better. Now, unfortunately, I can't play anything for you guys because, you know, YouTube won't allow that, but take my word for it, it sounds really, really good. Now, down here below the seat control screen, we've got all of our four-wheel drive Jeep stuff. We've got our select terrain switch that we can cycle through rock mode, sand mode, snow, sport, all of those things. And then on the opposing side, we've got our air ride suspension settings where we can go up or down depending on if we're off-road or if we want to lower it for easier entry and exit. Now, this does have the more advanced for Jeep driver assist features that will pretty much lane stay or lane keep, depending on what you want to call it. Obviously, adaptive cruise control, but the lane keep is really, really nice on this vehicle. It seems to be driving very straight down the road. It's not bouncing on and off the sides of the lanes. It's just working how you'd want it to. Now, one thing I am kind of interested to see is how long before it gets angry if you are not holding on to the steering wheel. And as I say that, I'm already getting a little message as my hands were off the wheel for that extended period of time, letting me know that I need to put my hands back on the wheel. So it is not a full Tesla self-driving, fully autonomous system, but it is a really, really nice lane keep, lane assist system. Now, another cool thing about the air suspension on the Jeep vehicles is the aero mode. Yes, it's a big, tall, heavy vehicle, but they're trying to do what they can to get as good a fuel economy as they can. As you, I believe, drive over 60 miles an hour, these will drop down into an aero mode, which hunkers the vehicle down for a little bit better airstream going down the road. So kind of a cool thing on a big vehicle. Now, obviously, you've got all of the other safety features, blind spot, cross path, all of those things that need to be on or should be on vehicles in this class and are pretty much standard nowadays. Now, this being the new Uconnect 5, it's got a lot of really cool features and a lot of cool apps that integrate with those rear infotainment screens in the back. Now, these have Amazon Fire TV and all of those streaming services that you'd want with the integrated Wi-Fi system on board. Another really cool feature, again, wish that I could show you, but it's daytime right now, is the night vision camera. Yeah, you've got night vision camera on your Jeep. Now, I've got it turned on here in the day, but the picture is pretty washed out, obviously, because it is very bright. but I can only imagine how cool it would be at night driving. Now, me driving, looking at vehicles ahead of me, I can see their heat signature. I can see the hot exhaust underneath the vehicle. There's a SUV in front of me and I can see the hot heat signature down below. But again, very cool system. And when you have a pedestrian walk in front of you or next to the vehicle as they're walking in front of the vehicle, you see it light them up yellow, letting you know that you've got somebody up there and you need to watch out for them. And now, like I said before, we've got the big 6.4 liter Hemi here, making the 470 horsepower, which is obviously extremely adequate in this vehicle. We are doing about 55 miles an hour here. We're gonna roll onto the throttle as we would to pass somebody and see how that power feels. And yeah, that 8-speed immediately downshifts and gets you up to speed. So guys, all in all, it's an extremely nice package. It's an extremely nice place to be, and you could definitely kill some miles on the highway in one of these things. Super quiet, super smooth, massage seats. What more could you want? So guys, thanks for coming out with me, checking out another Jeep Grand Wagoneer. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys next time.